Hi, I'm Jeff Chisholm.
And I'm Scott Walcott.
We're here with Hooked for Life Fishing Radio in the Kiwanis Walleye World Derby.
This week's tip is fishing with a bottom bouncer and a worm harness. This is probably, I think I can safely say, the best spring presentation for walleye. It's fairly simple. A lot of people are intimidated because you've got some metal and different lines and a harness, and it does look intimidating if you've never done it, but it's very, very simple. You'll notice there's lots of different sizes. They go as small as a 1/4 ounce up to as big as 5 ounces in some cases. The key there is about 1 ounce for every 10 feet of water.
The key to a bottom bouncer is running it at a 45-degree angle. You don't want to have too much line out where the bottom bouncer is going to lay down, but make it run at this angle so that the bottom ticks bottom just as it's designed, and then your harness is going to run a few inches above bottom right where those walleye are sitting.
So if you're having trouble maintaining bottom at that angle, if you're needing to get way out to a 60 or 70 degree angle before you're hitting bottom, then you either need to slow the boat down or you need to get a heavier bottom bouncer to do the job.
To deploy your bottom bouncer, let out your line very quickly, but just with a little tiny bit of tension, and let it drop right down to the bottom. Then stop your line, and as you're trolling forward, allow it to come backward as it slips backward. Then let a little bit more line out again until you feel it hit bottom again, then stop it, and you should be right on that mark in achieving that 45-degree angle.
So running behind the bottom bouncer is this worm harness, and this is essentially what is a worm harness. They come in all different sizes and shapes and looks, but this is basically what it is. You've got a blade with some beads and typically 2 hooks behind it. You would thread a night crawler or a worm on those hooks, and then this, as you troll, this is just going to spin, and it's going to spin and lift up a little bit. That blade's going to cause a little bit of lift, so you're going to run just above the bouncer.
So for rigging options, you want to either use a live night crawler, or there's great artificial options such as the Trigger X worm, and that actually has been really effective for us, especially a little bit later in the season when the perch and the silver bass really want to steal your worm. The Trigger X worm has been very effective in catching walleye and keeping those perch from stealing that worm on you.
When this is best utilized is when the walleye are really hugging bottom. So you'll notice arcs on your sonar that are right tight to bottom, or you're just not catching them anywhere else in the water column. So what this is going to do is a very effective manner of fishing a technique or fishing a lure that is going to be just barely above bottom.
And that's your tip of the week for this week.
Once again, don't forget to buy your ticket for the Kiwanis Walleye World Derby. Jeff and I are rapidly losing our edge here, our chance to win.
Well, we're giving you all of our favorite ways to catch them, and we wish you the best luck. Win some great prizes at the Kiwanis Walleye World Derby.